Hello and welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. We're continuing our Mortalen playthrough here in the new expansion, Return of the Shakturi. And last episode we started branching out of our system finally. It was quite the undertaking, but we did eventually get there. Now our primary focus is getting our economy stabilized, which is starting to happen. Getting colony ships up and running, passenger ships. We could start building these resort bases, which we actually are already starting to build, and just stealing as much as we can. So let's go ahead and focus on that. Looks like we got some research already queued up. Thankfully, it all is pretty quick overall, at least comparatively. Did we actually steal? All right, let's queue up basic countermeasures. There it is, planetary exploration. Let's queue that up. Only a year. Not too bad. Still not ideal, but better than nothing. All right, we'll leave it at that for now. These will all be fairly quick research. Our military ships are all feudalistically owned. So we're not paying any maintenance for these, although we can't coordinate them or do anything with them specifically, so we will have to retrofit these at some point. Like they're getting pretty beat up. The good thing is when they get rebuilt, we get money for that because that's all private sector. Take a quick gander at the economy. You can see private economy is starting to boom a little bit. We're creeping up on 700,000 private cash. Private cash flow is very positive. Our cash flow is pretty positive. We are paying a fair amount in tribute. I would like to get rid of that at some point. Our focus right now is on research, although we have more than enough cash for that. So let's rebalance this, because this is all becoming excess. I do want to leave a little bit of a buffer there, just in case things dip down like they're doing right now. Let's put it 60-40 for now, just so that some of that cash is going towards colony growth, because, well, we're actually about to hit the population cap for the planet, 50 or 4,800 million. So we're getting kind of close, and we have nowhere to expand to at the moment. Okay, expanded civilian ships is done. So that means colony ships, medium mining ships, small passenger ships. Go ahead, take a gander at what the AI has done. The mining ship, we could see medium there. Let's obsolete the smaller ones. I want to say the mining ships, they only do the largest size, but I could be wrong. All right, we do have a passenger ship up and running now, as well as resort station. We do have one built. So passenger ships are very likely on the horizon. Go ahead and upgrade that to the latest version of a spaceport. I don't know why that didn't happen automatically, but that is okay. We're about to get basic medical systems, which is probably going to lead to another retrofit. Yep, that's fine. It's only going to modify one thing. Is this moving? Yeah, it is. Okay, so it keeps changing it back to... Yeah, I don't want that. Alright, we still have 11 construction ships. We probably should try to get a couple more. I'm going to pause here, and I am just going to cancel and manually try to trigger some research stealing. Actually, what this tells me is that I have it set too high. So I think I set it to 80%. Let's go ahead and move that back down to low caution. All right, you're still trying to do something here. I don't know what you're trying to do, but I want you to try to steal stuff. All right, we're gonna attempt to steal. Can't say for sure how that's gonna work. All right, basic countermeasures will be done relatively soon. Planetary exploration, that's gonna lead to a retrofit. All right, are all our construction ships currently busy doing something? They are for the most part, so that tells me I need more of them. Let's start with 5. We might as well queue up another 10 exploration ships. Those always end up being worthwhile. I feel like we're probably going to have to take these guys over. They're never going to be happy with us to the point where we're going to be able to colonize them. So we need troop transports, and we need to invade sooner than later because it massively affects your reputation. It gets it very negative. I think it maxes it out at -100. So the sooner we do that, the sooner we can let that start ticking down. Because it takes decades for it to tick down. All right, I hear fighting. We're about to get planetary exploration. I'm going to go ahead and pause. Try to queue up some more research because we have nothing queued up at the moment. I mean, we might as well... kind of expensive. 2 years is a long time. We'll bump that down the list. But is there any other tech that could immediately benefit us? Not really. Not at the moment, anyway. I do think troop transports, we were just talking about that. Let's go ahead and queue that up. Improved escorts could be good. Frigates could also be good because we don't have any of that. I mean, this is like decades worth of research queued up, so be fine for a little while. All right, penetrating scanners. We just stole some tech, so we could bump that up the list. It'll be done a little sooner than the other things. All right, planetary exploration is done, which means I'm sure there's some retrofitting that happened. We should make sure that these guys are actually the best people to steal from. They're not. The Dathomir Corsairs have a higher success rate. Also, we haven't met any other races yet, I don't think. But I see some in the list here. At least I think. I don't maybe it's a pirate, but I don't think it is. Could be. All right, so Dathomir Corsairs are definitely what we need to focus on next. Matter of fact, I'm pretty confident I can steal from them without having to worry too much about getting caught. Improved escorts. Anything I can do to bump that up would be good. All right, our defense strength held them off. Probably because we have a bunch of generals and stuff. All right, these guys are still way more powerful than us. All right, I'd be shocked if we survive this. Yeah, we're gonna lose. That's fine. It was a raid. Gonna affect our income for a little while. We did lose a mining facility over here, which isn't necessarily the end of the world. A lot of potential mining locations on the map. Fortunately, not many of them are close enough. All right, 3 years on the command center. That shouldn't be too bad. I was a little hesitant. I was actually thinking about going in and turning off automatic crash research because I want to be able to pivot when our spies steal something. But 3 years isn't too bad. If it takes a year to steal something. There we go. Advanced deflectors. Looks like we made some progress on that. Go back to our spy and see what else we can steal from these Dathomir Corsairs. This seems to be the right target. So what do we want to focus on? Is the patrol starships? Yeah, anything that's going to bump the research we already have queued up and ready to go. Add advanced deflectors to the pile there because that's much quicker now. Basic troop transports. We just stole some of that research. We'll check out how well we did in a minute. Let's steal energy torpedo weapons because that's really what we want to focus on. The ability for that to bypass armor and disable ships. That's going to be that. Between that and ion weapons are the two things we really need to use to start hijacking these pirate ships. Still no colonizable planet aside from this one. Is shocking to me. All right, we did manage to steal some improved escorts. I'm just going to manually control this for now. We're not working on cruise system, right? Let's go ahead and schedule that. I'd like more spies. We got multiple research stations queued up now, which is good because the more we build, the more we can research. Let's go ahead and look at. Oh, hello. This is interesting to me. Go try to get that for sure. Because that is a ship we could break down to get a bunch of research for. So really liking that idea. Still can't really expand to a lot of these places at the moment. We have 16 construction ships. So I think we had 11. We built 5 more, right? We're still cash positive. So that might be a good reason to do even more. All these are currently busy, so it's not like they're doing nothing. If there was a bunch of construction ships sitting around doing nothing, I'd feel a little more, or I should say a little less inclined to do anything with them, but does not appear to be the case here. Exploration ships as well. So let's go ahead and get some build orders queued up. I think I'll build 5 more of those and 5 more of those. Probably going to eat away at our cash flow a little bit, but that is okay. It is the name of the game right now. All right, here's the abandoned base we encountered. I think we get some research rebuilding the components of these bases as we build them, but we'll have to see what that looks like. All right, system patrol starships. We did steal a little bit of that tech. What else can we try to take? We're already doing energy torpedo weapons. Enhanced commerce could be good, but that's 60%. That's pretty rough right now. Let's try to get the cheaper stuff first. Do ion weapons. I think that's what we were trying to also focus on. There we go. 162 days on that, so I'm going to bump that up the list. Just because it's a more quicker to get that done. Is there any other tech we have? No, because we've been making progress on stealing the tech we were already queued up for researching. All right, let's go ahead and unpause and let this continue to happen. The more research we build, the better off we're going to be. Right, energy torpedo weapons. We knew that was in the list of things we wanted to do. Let's keep stealing away while we can. We'll do transport systems. Balance a little bit on the military versus the economy, as far as what techs we're poaching. We go up to the weapons here. Let's see how much progress we made. Not enough. And it looks like right now we need to steal all of it, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and unpause for the time being. Another new research station popped up, which is good because not only do we get the bonus, which is I think 18% is what we were looking at here, but also you get the just the base research from the station. So each station's given like 30 research. It drastically increases our research speed. All right, I think he failed to steal something. I missed the message, or I should say I clicked away from it. Oh, that's the wrong. It is drastically worse. All right. That the system patrol starships I'm almost done researching. Do proton ionization. Are the auto design military ships getting better is my question. No, not yet anyway. What's interesting is we were at 11, now we're at 9 because some got destroyed. The private economy hasn't rebuilt them yet. I'm not sure why. All right, better command center. We're gonna have frigates shortly. I'm curious to see also if we auto build the frigates. Here we go. We got pirates coming after us over here. Unfortunate. was hoping we'd be able to get this rebuilt. There, we did. Yeah, okay, so we did get a tech breakthrough from repairing the spaceport. So that is a definitive yes, we do get something for doing that. I'm guessing it's specifically the modules that we end up repairing, which is fine. I'm guessing we have a frigate ship design now. We do. Got some more mining stations we could build here. Basic troop transports. Alright, we got a lot more we can queue up now. Now that we're kind of branching out into this direction. This guy's still getting built. I'm guessing we're coming back over here now that the pirates have left. I hope we are anyway. The more tech we could steal, the better off we're gonna be. This guy's getting better at espionage, so the more we could send out, the better off we're going to be. Is this the wrong thing again? I think it is. Let's do crew systems. I don't know why I keep... they both begin with D, but... keep messing them up in my brain. Alright, torpedo weapons. Let's go ahead and try to research that again. We are getting little bits and pieces of other techs. So we see a little bit of progress there, a little bit of progress here. A little bit there. Very tiny. But that's from repairing the station. I'm glad we got this researched and taken care of, so we have advanced deflectors. That's an in-place upgrade, so we don't need to build any additional thing to make that work. We're about to get ion weapons. We're also about to steal ion weapons. No, we're not. I lied. Alright, let's head up there and get that queued up then, so we don't waste any time. Don't care about an independent colonies because we're not going to be doing anything, so let's do the galactic coordinate. Alright, I don't really know what good this is going to be for us. Aside from the fact that it does have a research lab on it, so we will get a little bit of extra research out of that. Okay, made a little progress on the proton ionization theft there. You know, we are ultimately going to need to assault enemy planets. So we might as well start queuing that tech up just to make our military a little better. We still have not moved over here to finish taking this over. Shabby Miracle is already working on this, supposedly. How far away are you? You're not that far away. Okay. We're about to get back. This looks like the planet we got coordinates for. So I'm guessing there's a ship over here. All right, improved escorts. That's patrol escorts and heavy escorts. Let's take a look at what that looks like. Did we build those automatically or no? We did. I think I'm going to switch this to manually controlled just because I don't want it queuing up a bunch of ships that I'm never going to build. Like, we're never going to build small mining stations again. Do we not have any resort bases anymore? That's a little concerning. We're probably done with regular escorts. I'd have to look at the difference between a patrol escort and a heavy escort. All right, so same price, but patrol escort has better maneuvering. Heavy escort does have one standard size weapon though, which is potentially more valuable. Although we're probably never going to fit it on there. So let's just go ahead and get rid of the heavy escort. Patrol escort, the bonus on that is probably going to be more valuable right now. Oh, these were recently retrofit. That's why quantity-wise it doesn't match up with what we actually have. That makes sense. All right. Well, hopefully somebody will come over here somewhat soon. Exploration ships are still buzzing around the galaxy. I'm a little surprised I haven't run into anyone yet, but maybe we got one benefit of being out in the middle of nowhere is maybe there's not anybody immediately near us, so they could be over in this area. We'll have to see. All right, I think we're flying in here to finish building this. Ah, crap, we just crashed research that. Well, the good news is it's only 200. Bad. Crew systems, we go ahead and queue that up. Same with transport systems. Those have gotten really cheap. Thank you, spies, for stealing that. Actually, all of that is becoming very reasonable. All right, so I've just flagged everything there. Oh. The Gravelix out of nowhere. All right, we stole crew systems and we stole energy. More progress on energy torpedo, although we did not get it. Let's see where we're at with that. I thought I clicked weapon. Why didn't it jump there? 16 days to research, but I can't research it because it says I'm not Mortalen, but I definitely am Mortalen. So that's interesting. Let's steal some logistics. And then I think the next thing we're going to steal here is the better ion weapon. Or, sorry, energy torpedo weapons. Even though it's only 16 days, we can't research it for whatever reason. Alright, looks like we're ganging up on the Gravelix here. I'm guessing we made at least a little progress on that. Do deep space damage control. Speaking of damage control, how's this going? When this is done, we need to get this out of here as fast as possible to break it down for more research. I don't want it getting engaged in combat and getting destroyed right away. I am a little bummed out that we just lost that mining station. Shabby Miracle is going to be assaulted in a minute. Will it finish before it gets attacked? Probably not. Nope. There it goes. We lost at least one construction ship. Scope out the new mining locations that we're building. Certainly takes a while to get over to them. Oh. Exalted Tomb. We accidentally woke up some Dayuts. Okay. So this might not actually be too bad. Dang. Improved by 1. That was a mistake. It's only going to tick down from here. Alright, we did find another spaceport here that was flagged. Go ahead and look at abandoned ships and trigger that to be rebuilt. Hopefully. Still have this flagged, although we haven't done anything with it yet. Oh no, plague outbreak in our home system. That's not good. I mean, we were capped out on population, but that Shakturi virus is not going to be very nice to us. Part of me wants to take a gamble on some of these more advanced technologies, but not yet, because I don't really have the funds if we end up working it and not quite getting it and ended up having to bail our spy out. We just don't have any cash on hand to deal with it. Okay, still base damage control. I'm glad we at least have these guys to steal from, because this is making significant progress on our techs. Let's take a look at our military. So the ships are slightly more powerful. I don't know how this guy eked out. I didn't build any ships that weren't under feudal control. Unless the AI just built them for me. But I thought I had that turned off. Still no planets. And this one's close. It's plus 18. But it's not enough. Be really nice to get some of these planets. All right, the AI has not queued up a construction ship yet to work on this. All right, more pirates. That's always fun. I'd really like to get this one. He's going to build this research station. Let's pivot and go over here, because that's under attack right now. All right, made a little progress on medical systems and enhanced maneuvering. All right, let's do some point defense stuff. I feel like we don't have any point defense. All right, can we sneak a quick build in on this thing? Don't know. Okay, we got the abandoned ship. I'm gonna set you back on fully automate. You need to go somewhere. Right, as soon as this ship refuels, we're gonna send it to our home planet to get broken down. Here we go. Of course, the second that happens. All right, let's get over here as fast as possible. Gonna issue a command to retire. Hopefully we make it out of there in time. Looks like we did. We stand to gain a fair amount of tech from that, so I am cautiously optimistic that that's going to be a good thing. At some point relatively soon, I'm going to have to slow down the speed here. But it looks like there's a lot of debris over here that we potentially could be gathering. Not always going to translate to tech, but it has the potential of getting some tech research as a result of that. Really wish they'd focus more on the building of the base, but I think this is an exploration ship. So it's not like it's building anything. Right? Little negative on the cash flow. I'm not a huge fan of that. See how this research is going. Nothing super new on the list. A little bit of medical systems. All right, so we're branching out there now. Oh, are we actually over here now? That was pretty quick. All right, completed but exposed. That's fine. I don't really care. All right, so deep space damage control and basic point defense we made some progress on. Do some countermeasures. This guy's not doing anything too relevant. Let's go ahead and... I mean, the pirates aren't going to steal from us, right? So we don't really need to do any sort of defense right now because we haven't really discovered any other races at the moment, or empires, I should say, I guess. Defense tactics, which start bumping up our military strength just a touch. Right, this is being deconstructed, which means we should be getting some tech progress out of it as we rip it apart. We're about to finish our next research, 30 days, then we have a better reactor. Which, the good thing about that is it's going to result in a big retrofit. Okay, looks like we're done breaking that ship down. Let's see if we got anything meaningful out of, like, research-wise. So 12 days to basic point defense. I'm going to go ahead and just research that. Enhanced maneuvering is 300 days. That's not too bad. Actually, more time than that. All right, well, that was a little bit disappointing. I was hoping for a little more in the hyperdrive tech realm, but that did not happen. Bit of a bummer, but hopefully we still have some chance of getting something useful out of it. I know we're still working on this other system. Oh, hello. Is that on the list of things I could try to rebuild? Not yet. But the ship that's next to it is. Another empire has already built a base here. Is that this ancient Beskarian? I don't see any other base built there. Oh, it is in the border of another empire, it looks like. So there is somebody off to our left. Improve countermeasures, improve defense tactics. Let's keep up with the stealing for the time being. Though we are kind of running out of cheaper techs. Well, if I'm gonna take a gamble, I'm gonna take it on like a military tech. Go ahead and do a double gamble. Why not? Oh, there we go. We made a little bit of a breakthrough there. Let's not do enhanced maneuvering because that was already pretty far along. Do recreation systems. So defense missiles, looks like we got that. So we're making some progress here. We still have not scooped up all of the different debris pieces that are laying around here. But the more of this we build... Oh, good. Shield tech. So we'll actually... And hyperfusion reactors. Yeah, all this stuff's really good. So as we build it, we'll... I don't want to say leapfrog in tech, but we'll get more technical experience. Hey! Finally a planet we can colonize, potentially. Let's go ahead and go to ship designer. I don't know if we ever built a colony ship design. Let's look at what's not active and just make sure we're not missing out on anything. No, we're not. I do want torpedoes to be kind of the cornerstone of my military. So let's go ahead and retrofit that. We'll start renaming these ships as we retrofit them. All right, we're definitely going the torpedo route. At least as much as we can. We'll get rid of the small torpedo. Name that is Frigate 1. I guess we'll leave it on manual for now. Alright, tech breakthrough. Blade of energy shields. So I need to queue up more tech, but I was kind of waiting. So we got Corvidine shield. That's nice. That's a 15-year tech that we just got for free. Still got a lot of repairs and rebuilding to do here. So I envision we're gonna keep getting some new tech out of this stuff as we build it. Looks like hyperfusion reactors are in the cards here. Advanced command centers. Better scanning. Better starfighter base and better weapon tech. Actually, those are all built. So those we will not gain any more research from, I don't think. I think we have to actually actively be building it to get anything out of it. Okay, so we got a ship already investigating. Got somebody repairing that one already. What happened to the Mortalen monitoring station? Oh no. He got captured. Well, let's negotiate a little bit of a deal here. That's going to put me in the red. There's never a good position. All right, we'll stick to the easier text for a little while. Part of me wants to just go alphabetically down this list at this point. I misclicked. All right, what else do we got here? Railgun weaponry. Yeah, let's do a little military tech, I think. We can't afford to do any research right now because we're in the negative. Probably should have bought something before I did that. Oh, looks like it automatically queued up pulse weapons. That looks like there's some free tech we could queue up. Do some Dayut tech research. Even though I know we're not going to be doing anything with them anytime in the immediate future. You guys are neutral with us at right for now. I got improved by 11, but I don't think I can. All right, so that's all the tech we're going to be able to get. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Hoping it would be. Wasn't there Mortalen monitoring station right here next to this thing? Where did that go? Or is it just not visible because we're not over there right now? Well, hello. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. All right, that's a little creepy. Where's this guy at? It's on the edge of what we have discovered, right? Yeah. So it's in enemy territory, essentially. Construction ships are still doing their business. There is actually one sitting around. Well, for a second there, he was doing nothing. Not anymore. Looks like there's some opportunities for some new research bases. A little outside the scope of where we can reach at the moment, but as we build mining stations, that should become better. Especially ones like this that have Kazlan. We actually have a planet here that can be colonized, but we don't have any colony ship designs, it says. But I'm almost positive we actually do. Oh, maybe we just haven't, because we didn't have the colonization module. Got it. Okay, well, we definitely need to focus on that then. Because being able to grow to another planet is going to be massive. Some scary hive ships over there. I still don't know what makes some research so much, like, what makes some people so much easier to steal research from. Because it definitely varies quite significantly at times. All right, basic colonization is in the queue. Hopefully that's going to make a big difference. We really do have to start taking some of these over. All right, leader was deposed. We have a new leader now. Really would like to take these planets. I think it's going to have to be militarily, though. Yeah, we're running into fuel range issues now. All Alright, medical research is stolen. We're just going to keep bumping up the military tech for now. Take a 50-50 shot on this hyperdrive tech. I think I'm going to take the gamble just in case. Okay, we have finally encountered another race here, over here, another empire. They're actually pretty close in the grand scheme of things. I may also put you on hyperdrive tech just in case I fail. Alright, new leader has taken power. Looks like we have some new techs we could potentially research. Some of it's vault tech. A little worried about how long that's going to take, though. We'll just leave it at the bottom of the list. We won't be able to afford to crash research it anyway. Alright, that should be good enough to have queued up for the time being. 25 exploration ships, which means we are actually losing some. But definitely looking forward to this colony ship being discovered. Alright, we do have somebody heading over here to repair this. I'd like to discover a whole shipyard. Alright, colonization tech is finally complete. So let's go ahead and make sure that gets designed. Alright, we can definitely colonize this planet. I think we've already spent our money to do that. Yeah, I was nervous about that happening, but let's see if this guy... Nope, they've both been captured. Alright, that's really, really bad. We had two 50% chances, and we whiffed on both of them. Alright, well, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Do a little recap here, look at our economy. We are still fairly cash positive. Private economy is doing well. Their cash flow has been roughly about the same as it's been most of the game, but they're up to $1 million in the bank, which will help them stabilize for sure. Research-wise, I think I'm going to refocus some efforts here on research, try to nudge that along, because we definitely can invest a lot more in research rather than colony growth. Don't really need the colony growth right now because we have one colony that is already pretty much maxed out, although that is shortly going to change once that gets built. But right now we're saving up cash to build that small colony ship, so that's another reason to let that go positive for a little while. Get this research station queued up. I feel like there's some multiple opportunities for research stations here that we definitely shouldn't pass up, because that's going to help leapfrog us forward. We must have a station that has a decent amount of like radius on monitoring, because we're seeing all sorts of stuff that we don't normally see. But yeah, in general, I think we're making some decent progress. I very much look forward to starting to branch out our empire into more systems. We are to the point where we probably could build up a fleet of ships. Actually, these are already... A bunch of these are not under feudal control. They just exist. So we could probably group a bunch of them up into a fleet and then start attacking some pirates and try to steal their stuff. I feel like that's probably a good course of action, although we do not have any assault pods. So I think that is a tech we need to make sure we have queued up relatively soon as well. Matter of fact, let me just take a quick gander and make sure we get that before I forget about it. Right, it's not under here, it's under here. Yes, we do have assault pod tech. We just don't have anything that has assault pods built into it. So we'll have to redesign some of our ships to accommodate that, because we are definitely going to want to capture still got this guy over here, but no other special locations at the moment. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, see more content in the future. We'll catch you in the next episode where we continue to branch out and expand, hopefully. Thanks for watching.